Hey everyone, Dr. Skylar Baku here. You know what really grinds my gears? Doctors prescribing long-term medication for chronic lifestyle-related health problems. Let me give you an example of some of these chronic health problems. All right? And they'll be all too familiar. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, high blood sugar. That includes pre-diabetes, type 2, insulin-sensitive diabetes. All right, let's throw in even a little acid reflux, chronic pain, anxiety, and depression. And guess what the top prescribed medications are in the U.S.? Blood pressure meds, statins for cholesterol, metformin for diabetes, opioids and NSAIDs and acetaminophen for pain, and antacids for the heartburn, and anti-anxiety and antidepressants. Whoa, that's weird. But Dr. Baku, I need these meds to keep my blood pressure, cholesterol, depression, or whatever under control. Well, let me ask you something. Do you really think your body is deficient in statin medication, and that's why you have high cholesterol? Well, what about your lifestyle and your health leading up to this point? Have you really done your best taking care of yourself? Because unfortunately, our health problems are due to poor lifestyle choices. And because of that, our cells and organs are starting to fail to the point where you're getting a symptom, and that's why you're prescribed a medication. Well, Dr. B, because of my age, and high cholesterol and diabetes runs in my family, and it's my genes. Nothing grinds my gears more than when a patient is told to believe that their health problems are caused by their genetics, okay? Genetics can, predispose you to certain health problems. That means it gives you a little head start, in the sense that, it maybe will give you a tendency towards those chronic health problems, but they never, let me repeat, never determine the outcome of your life. Your genes are constantly changing in response to your internal and external environment. That's what I'm saying. What you're putting in your body and when you're exposed to on the outside. So meaning the long-term status of your physical, chemical, and emotional health will ultimately determine if you get high cholesterol or autoimmune disease or diabetes or cancer or whatever. It's called epigenetics. Okay, and this science is so old by now that I don't even understand how doctors and physicians are still using that as an excuse, the genes thing, as an excuse to put you on medication for the rest of your life. And I get it. You want the quick and easy fix of taking a pill and being able to take no responsibility for health and be able to eat and drink and whatever you want and never exercise. But what about the side effects of long-term medication use? Okay, do doctors ever disclose that to you? Do you know that over 100,000 people die every year for properly prescribed medication? And some sources say even more. Okay, some say it's the third leading cause of death after heart disease and cancer, properly prescribed medication. And did you know that long-term acid blocker use, for instance, for heartburn causes osteoporosis? All right, there's over 100,000 hospitalizations, over 16,000 deaths per year just from ibuprofen use alone because they cause stomach fatal bleeds. You might say, well, Dr. B, of course you're going to badmouth medication. You're a chiropractor and you don't believe in medication. Once again, you're wrong. I don't mind medication if it's used as intended. To make a big chemical change quickly to keep you from dying, and then you need to get back on your healthy lifestyle to maintain your health again. Or in the extreme case where you lose an organ and you need the medication for life, okay? I'm okay with that. But then, I could go down the rabbit hole of, well, what got you to the point where your organ became so unhealthy that it needed to be removed? Oh, and by the way, if you get your gallbladder removed, you need to take ox bile with meals for proper digestion for the rest of your life. All right? Just like someone who's had their thyroid removed should take thyroid hormone for the rest of their life. Okay? And did you know that cholesterol medication causes wasting away of your muscles? Blocks magnesium and CoQ10 production. Have you ever felt weak or tired while taking statin medications? Okay, because your heart is a muscle. So it's causing wasting of muscle. So don't you think it's counterintuitive to take a drug that deteriorates the very organ you're trying to save? That's why it's so important to take CoQ10 if you're going to be on cholesterol medications, all right? It's help to counteract the muscle wasting and the weakness and the fatigue. Check out the book Grain Brain by Dr. Perlmutter, medical doctor. He goes in great detail about the dangers of low cholesterol, which can increase heart disease and brain degeneration and things like that. So it's just important and to hear from someone else as well. But I don't know, man. I just had to say something about it because it's really grinding my gears. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thanks so much for watching. Stay healthy, my friends.